Okay, I'm going to start this out just like you had closed this out because you had worked on the first portion, and now we need to get back into it. And the reason I'm doing this is so you can find your book file. The easiest way to get back to your book file is to do a file and open, and what you're going to do is just open one of these. Let's go ahead and open up the color one for the moment. Okay, and then you'll see index came, well, in my case index came up, but that's not important. What we need to do is be able to get to our book building things. So we're going to go window, and down at the bottom you'll sometimes find it here. If you do not find it here, what you do is you do file open, and you click the book one and click open, and that will bring it back up for you so you have it available. So once you have your book folder open, you can double click on front matter. And for some reason it doesn't think it can open, so let's see if we can get it open. It says convert. I don't know why I'm having issues, but we'll wait for it to convert. Front matter open. I must not have saved my book the last time I pulled out. So anyway, we'll see what it converts to here in a second. Okay, it did convert it back. So I've got my front matter open, and I will close this, and I've got my front matter here, and we're going to also probably need to do the same thing to the design, which it for some reason doesn't recognize either. So give me a second and I will convert that back to always save your book before closing so this doesn't happen. Okay, now that we've got everything back to normal, what you want to be on is your front matter. So go ahead and let's be on just front matter. And the first thing I'm going to do is talk about it a second on page 505, building a table of contents. Before desktop publishing software automated the document design process, tables of contents and other files, figures and tables and stuff, were created manually from page proofs by turning each page and writing down the appropriate text and page number, and then sorting and typesetting those hard copy lists into a final document. The process was extremely time-consuming and required precise attention to detail. If the document changed after the lists were completed, the entire piece had to be rechecked one page at a time. Fortunately, with InDesign, it includes a table of contents feature to automate this process, greatly decreasing the production time and making it easier to maintain accuracy. InDesign tables of contents are based on the paragraph styles used in a layout. If you are conscientious about applying styles when you build the layout, you can easily create a thorough, accurate table of contents based on those styles. You can define the styles included in the compiled table of contents. For example, a table of contents might include a heading 1, heading 2, and a heading 3 paragraph styles. Any text set in those styles will appear in the list. You can also determine styles used to format different elements in the compiled table of contents. Using the same example, TOC1 would be assigned to heading 1, TOC2 would be assigned to heading 2, and so on when you compile the table of contents into the files. So anyway, let's start by defining a table of contents style. Okay, a table of contents can be defined and applied in a single process. You can also create and save table of contents styles, which you can apply as needed to the active file, as well as import into and apply into other files. Because of the versatility allowed by the styles of all types, paragraphs, table, options, and so on, we recommend creating a table of contents style rather than defining a single case table of contents. So that is what we are going to do. So the very first thing we need to do is with frontmatter.indd open, what we're going to do is in Pages, we are going to grab the eContents opener and place it to the right of page 2 to where you have page 2, and now we have a page 3. And now what we're going to do, and you'll see on page 3 it now says content. So now we're going to go up to layout and down to table of content styles. Okay, and this is remembering one I built. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click and edit and walk you through how to do this. Okay, at the very, very top in TOC style, which you cannot see on my screen, you need to type in companion contents. In the title area right below it, you need to make that empty. So go ahead and do that now. If you need to pause for a second, feel free to do so to get those typed in. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to go under other styles and scroll down and select chapter title. And then in the add with the 2 arrows, click the add arrow button. Just below that, if you have more options open, if you don't, on the right hand side where it says OK and cancel, right below that, if it says more options, please click that to open up more options. And under style, entry style, you are going to change to TOC1. Page number, you are going to change to after entry. And then style, you are going to the right of that, you are going to change to TOC page number. Once you have chapter title set up that way, the next thing you're going to do is go under other styles and choose head 1. Under head 1, you are going to, once that is selected, you're going to click the add button. And under entry style down below, you're going to change it to TOC2. Page number, you're going to say after entry. Style, you're going to say TOC page number. Then you are going to go back up to other styles and choose head 2. Hit the add button and you are going to change it to TOC3. Under entry style and page number, you're going to say after entry. And style, you're going to say select TOC page number. The last things you're going to do is you're going to click Create PDF Bookmarks at the bottom. And let me see. And include book documents. Okay, once you have done all of that, you're going to click OK. And then you are back to the table where it says now under table of content styles, you'll see companion contents and you're going to click OK. And then let's do a Control S to save our work. Now our next step is to build and update a table of contents. Once the list has been defined, which is what you just did, okay, you can build it into a layout very easily. In fact, when you build a table of contents, the compiled list loads onto the cursor and you can click to place the loaded list just as you would any other text element. So that's what we are going to be doing next. So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to go back at the very, very top and click on Layout. And this time we're going to click Table of Contents, which opens up a dialog box. In the TOC style area, make sure that it says Companion Content, and then just click OK. What that does is that loads it to your cursor, and for some reason mine clicked on the other side, so I'm going to have to see if I can fix that. I'm going to cut and move it over to the just a minute, I got to see if I can fix that. Hang on. Okay, and place it onto the frame. Now it wants us to double click color one in our book panel. So I'm going to double click color one in our book panel and navigate to page 1. So we will navigate to page 1 and Control Shift the frame containing the title. So I'm going to hold down Control Shift and click on the frame to make the title red. And then save the file, Control S to save the file, and close it. And then I'm going to repeat the same steps on the design page. So I will open up the design page, Control Shift, and click on that. Oops, why did that disappear? Control Shift and click on the frame like so, and save and close. Okay, and it says at this point in time what I want to do is take and click anywhere within the frame that has the table of contents, and then go up and choose Layout and Update Table of Contents. And you will see what it does is it brings in both titles, okay, into our table of contents, and all I have to do is a Control S to save my work.